Hi everybody, in this reading we're looking at urgent messages. These could be about love, work, business, finances, trips, family, whatever you need to know right now. Timestamps for each zodiac sign should be in the description box down below. Enjoy. Aries, we have the moon clarified by the Five of Cups, we have death clarified by the Five of Swords and the Three of Swords, we have judgment clarified by the Ace of Cups, and we also have the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Pisces or Scorpio, or perhaps another Aries, or pretty much any zodiac sign. Well, this is a very specific reading. Aries, if you just recently, and by recently I mean 2, 3, perhaps up to 4 months, if you just recently broke up with somebody or had a major fallout with somebody, you know, this person wants to get back into your good graces. This feels fresh, so yeah, up to 4 months, I think. Yeah, the moon, the first card I came out is the personal Pisces card. You could be dealing with a Pisces, or since the moon is one of the most emotional cards in a tarot deck and it's clarified by the Five of Cups, I think this is the way this person is feeling right now. They're hauling at the moon, right? They're just have fears, anxieties, they're going through it. The Five of Cups clarifying the moon has always to do with the past. This is a card of somebody who misses the past, regrets the past, grieves the past, thinks about the past constantly. Then we have death clarified by the Five of Swords and the Three of Swords. Death is the personal Scorpio card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, or death is what happened. You know, your relationship came to an end. Right, and the Five of Swords is a card of an ugly breakup. This is when people slam doors on the way out and say things they later regret, and I think this person does regret not, you know, dealing with it normally. And the Three of Swords is a card of a broken heart. It's a card of a devastation. It's a card of somebody feeling stabbed in the back, you know, the Judgment right next to the death clarified by the Ace of Cups. This is what they're hoping they can do. Judgment is a card of somebody coming back from the past, and the Ace of Cups is genuine, authentic love offer coming from them. And in this case, this is an offer to get back together. Perhaps this time apart made them realize just how much you mean to them, that they're actually really in love with you, and they really want you back. And the Emperor on the bottom of the deck is your personal card, Aries, unless you're dealing with another Aries. But yeah, expect somebody to come back, ask for forgiveness, and tell you how much they love you, and ask to take them back. That's what I ultimately see here. Yeah, this person is just going through it right now, just so you know. They're going through it. These are some serious energies, especially the Five of Swords, the Three of Swords, and pretty much all of those cards on the left, right? So hopefully you can, guys, you can work it out. All right, cool. Taurus, we have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and we also have the Star on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or pretty much any zodiac sign. This is a very specific spread, Taurus. This spread right here is a proposal to get married. You could be being proposed to, you could be the one proposing, or perhaps somebody you know is about to propose, or they're going to be proposed to. But there is no other way to interpret this spread, seriously. The Ace of Pentacles, the first card that came out, this is a proposal, especially with all the other cards combined here surrounding that Ace of Pentacles. There's no other way to interpret it. The Page of Pentacles clarifying the Ace of Pentacles, since that card could be something tangible, something you can touch. I assume that Page of Pentacles represents a piece of jewelry in a small box. And the Two of Cups clarifying it, this is a card of unconditional love. It's a card of two people in love with each other. It's a card of two people coming together, right? Then the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, both are commitment and marriage cards. Both of them are. And it's like whoever is being proposed to they're getting the best of both worlds, because when both of these cards come out in the same spread, the Ten of Pentacles usually stands for practicality, and the Ten of Cups is the emotional fulfillment. So with the Ten of Pentacles, this is when people buy real estate together, they settle down, get really grounded, they have financial stability and security. And the Ten of Cups is the happily ever after card. This is one of the best cards when it comes to emotionally fulfilling relationships or marriages. It's a family card. It's a great card to have. And the star on the bottom of the deck is the personal Aquarius card. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. Or the star is a wish come true card. And this is what people usually wish for or hope for a very long time. So yeah, Taurus. I'm doing Zodiac signs in the alphabetical order. This is the second one, and it's so far the best one. Well, the best out of two. This is like marriage guaranteed. Alright, so cool. Gemini, we have the Five of Swords clarified by the Ten of Wands. We have Temperance. We have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Queen of Swords and the Two of Cups. And we also have the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You could also be dealing with a Sagittarius or pretty much any zodiac sign. It kind of reminds me of the Aries reading I did a few minutes ago. But it could be a different situation. What's happening here is that there was a breakup or there was a fallout, and somebody here is going to reach out and offer an olive branch, offer to reconcile, offer to get back together. Right? The Five of Swords, the first card I came out, this is a card of a breakup. This is a card of, when people sever ties, they fight or they get into a fight, and that causes a breakup. And it's been taking a huge toll on, I guess, both of you, because the Five of Swords is clarified by the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is a card of a burden. It's a card of somebody feeling like they've got a lot on their plate. This is a card of an obstacle, obligation. It's just, life is tough. That's what that Ten of Wands clarifying the Five of Swords represents. Life is tough because of this breakup, right? And here comes Temperance. Temperance is the personal Sagittarius card. But if we want to stay general, then Temperance is all about healing, burying the hatchet, reconciling, getting back together, reconnecting. And the two people involved are the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Your person could be a fellow air sign, just like you, Gemini, another Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or you are embracing the energy of the King and the Queen of Swords. Perhaps you guys flew off the handle and you pulled your swords out and got into a fight, and that's, and you got to be careful when you're in the butcher shop. Yes, with all those sharp objects around, right? So perhaps you guys can, reconcile, I guess. Because the Eight of Wands, the card right next to Temperance, is a card of communication. So there's definitely going to be a communication happening between the two of you. I don't know who is going to initiate it. But the Eight of Wands is a card of back and forth communication. This is also a card of travel. So they may show up on your doorstep if they were out of town. Perhaps you got into a fight and they left, but now that they're back, you'll be hearing from them. And the Eight of Wands is also the Cupid's arrows card. So love is definitely there. Love is definitely there. And the Two of Cups clarifying the Queen of Swords with the Eight of Wands is a confirmation of that. The Two of Cups is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of two people being on the same page. And two people feeling the same way towards each other. So hopefully you guys can kiss and make up. Alright? Cool. Cancer. We have the Eight of Cups, we have the Hierophant, we have the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Pentacles and the Magician, and we also have the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or pretty much any zodiac sign. This right here could be about both love and work, business, and finances. Let's talk about work first. This first card that came out is the Eight of Cups. That card could be interpreted in so many ways. Well, let's go over them. For some of you, you could be hearing from somebody you used to work for, or a company, or a business person, right? And perhaps you left them, and ever since you did leave, everything fell apart. They realized you were such an important asset to the company, and now they're coming back to you, and they're going to offer you to come back. And when they do that, they will probably offer you a raise, or you should probably ask for more money or sign up or re-sign up bonus. And I think they'll give it to you. For others of you, you know, the thing about the Eight of Cups, one of the interpretations of that card is somebody is leaving in search for something. Somebody is leaving and they're looking for something. Pursuit of happiness, pursuit of whatever. So this is what usually happens when companies start looking for new employees, right? They go in search of a perfect candidate for a position. So it could be a new employer. That's what I'm trying to say, right? And they started looking for a candidate on those websites, you know, job sites. And when they came across your resume, they believe their search is over because they believe you're the perfect fit for that position they have open at their company, right? And they're going to offer you a job. The Hierophant in the middle is, when it comes to work, business, and finances, this is a card of something formal and official. So it's not going to be a temp job. There will be paperwork involved, right? And the Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the Page of Pentacles with the Magician, this is them offering you a job or offering you your job back. The Knight of Pentacles usually represents a really decent chunk of change. You know, literally $100 bills, 100 pound bills, 100 euro bills, whatever your currency is, right? And the Page of Pentacles on top of it, this is like a sign-up bonus, a re-sign-up bonus, or a good package. So that's where I'm getting that you can ask for more money, right? The Magician clarifying the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, this is the way they see you. They see you as the magician. You can make anything happen. You're the miracle worker. And that's why they want you. You're really good at what you do. And that's why they want you, or that's why they want you back, right? The Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. In this case, this is a card of collaboration, workplace environment, business place environment. All right? If this is about love, then it's probably, I can say the same thing. Either somebody embarked on a pursuit of happiness in search of love, and when they met you, they believe their search is over. Or with the Eight of Cups, somebody is coming back and wants you back. Cancer, right? The Hierophant, the next card over, could be a Taurus you're dealing with, or if we want to stay general, then the Hierophant is a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. So this person is serious. If they want you back, now they're ready to get married. If this is somebody new, they are so zeroed in on you, they literally believe their search is over and they want to get serious as quickly as possible. The Knight of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles and the Magician, this is them really wanting you back. They've got a very serious offer with the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight out of all 4 knights, so they thought this offer through, or they will think this offer through if this is somebody brand new. The Page of Pentacles in this case is a piece of jewelry in a small box, if you know what I mean. And the Magician, this is them really, really wanting you, or really, really wanting you back. They're manifesting you into their life, or perhaps if this is somebody new, they've manifested someone like you, and again, they believe their search is over, right? And the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, this is the two of you potentially building or rebuilding this connection or this nest together, putting time, effort, whatever is necessary into it from the very beginning, because both of you believe this is going to work out, or you want to rebuild this, and therefore it makes sense to put time, effort, and whatever is necessary into it starting now. All right, so yeah, I like this. Whatever this offer is about, the Knight of Pentacles is a very serious knight, and the Hierophant right next to it is a great card to have. All right, cool. Leo, we have the Eight of Swords, clarified by the King of Swords and the Two of Cups. We have the Hierophant, we have the Chariot, clarified by the Eight of Wands, and we also have the Hangman on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or a Taurus, or a Cancer, or pretty much any zodiac sign. Well, this could go either way. Either you are on this King of Swords mind all the time, or the other way around. They are on your mind all the time. Right, and the Eight of Swords, the first card that came out, and the Hangman on the bottom of the deck, those two cards are cards of no action whatsoever. Zero action. Those two are some of the slowest cards in the tarot deck. However, the last two cards, the Chariot and the Eight of Wands, clarifying that Chariot, are the fastest cards in the tarot deck. So there's definitely some action about to take place. Or some travel. Both, perhaps, you know, because travel is action, right? Anyway, yeah, the Hangman on the bottom of the deck. This is a card of nothing happening. This is a card of stagnation. This is a card of somebody who is stuck. Right? The Hangman could also be a card of an epiphany, right? A realization, a light bulb moment. You see how there is a orb around the person's head, the person's hanging upside down. So perhaps this King of Swords is about to have that epiphany, is about to have that realization that they need to come see you as quickly as possible, right? Or it could be you feeling that way. The Eight of Swords, the first card I came out, which is clarified by the King of Swords and the Two of Cups. The Eight of Swords is a card of somebody who is stuck, trapped, most likely in their own thoughts. This is a card of somebody who is constantly thinking and overthinking. And it could be that King of Swords who is doing that, or it could be you who is doing that about the King of Swords. The King of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. If they're not an air sign, this is somebody who is embracing the energy of the King of Swords. And in this case, this is somebody who is very straightforward, very direct. This person is honest. You know, somebody, nobody to mess with, by the way. They could be cold and harsh at times as ice, but they are very honest individual. Not are they a very honest individual, they're also very loving individual, because they're clarified by the Two of Cups. So I think they're about, if this is them who is constantly thinking about you, then the way they're thinking of you is the Two of Cups, pretty much, right? This is a card of unconditional love. This is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of two people in love with each other, right? So they are either already thinking that way about you, or they are about to have that realization. They're going to wake up in the middle of the night and say, oh my God, I'm in love with Leo. It could go like that. We have the Hierophant right there in the middle. It's the personal Taurus card. This person could be a Taurus, or the Hierophant is about something traditional like a committed relationship or marriage, and that's what they will probably want to have with you. It's also a very spiritual card, right? And I like it. And then we have the Chariot clarified by the Eight of Wands, as I already mentioned a little bit. Those two, as a matter of fact, those two are the two fastest cards in the tarot deck. And both of them are here, one clarifying the other, which is crazy. And the Chariot is the personal Cancer card, by the way. But both of them is all about moving forward as quickly as possible. For some of you, if this person is at a distance from you, they'll come see you. They'll knock on your door. They'll ring your doorbell, and they'll probably confess their love to you. Right? Or perhaps after the two of you get on the same page about how you feel towards each other, you can go on a trip together, like have a weekend getaway or go on vacation together. But in general, those two cards represent forward movement and not looking back. So yeah, and it feels mutual. It does feel mutual, especially with the Two of Cups being here. Like I said, the Two of Cups is when two people come together. Two people feel the same way towards each other. So yeah, that's what's coming towards you, Leo. Virgo, we have the Magician clarified by the Ace of Cups. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the King of Wands clarified by the Devil. And we also have the Sun on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Capricorn, or pretty much any zodiac sign. Well, Virgo. For some reason, this spread right here made me think of this Bedazzled movie from like 20-something years ago. I don't know if you've seen it. But that's what I kind of see here. Oh boy. Yeah, the King of Wands is the person, perhaps you're already dealing with this person, or this person is about to enter your life. And either you're gonna fall really hard for this person, or they are gonna fall hard for you, or both of you are gonna fall for each other, like really hard. The King of Wands is clarified by the Devil. The Devil is the personal Capricorn card. This King of Wands could be Capricorn. Yeah, by the way, if they're not a fire sign, it could be somebody who is really fiery, really passionate, somebody who is a leader, somebody who is in the spotlight. And the Devil, if they're not a Capricorn, then It's a card of, you and or them, or perhaps both of you feeling this unnatural pull towards each other. The devil is all about temptation. It's about lust. It's about, getting busy behind closed doors, if you know what I mean. Right? So yeah, hold on to something, Virgo. The first card that came out is the Magician, and it's clarified by the Ace of Cups, and we also have the Seven of Cups right next to it. So it kind of feels like somebody is going to, I don't want to say put a spell on the other person, but the Magician is all about, clouding someone's judgment. And that's what I kind of see in the Seven of Cups. I don't know if anybody's doing that intentionally or unintentionally, but the Magician is the Magician, So the Seven of Cups, this is a card of confusion. This is a card of not knowing exactly what's happening. It's like your mind is going to be clouded a little. Your judgment is going to be clouded a little bit, and that's what usually happens when you're like madly in love with somebody, or you fall for somebody, you have a crush on somebody. You don't even notice anything or anyone around you, except for that one particular person, if you know what I mean. If you've ever fallen for anybody really hard, you know what I'm talking about, right? The Magician is clarified by the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is actually a really good card to have. It's a card of unconditional love. The Ace of Cups always talks about genuine, authentic love. Right? And the Sun on the bottom of the deck is the personal Leo card. You could be dealing with a Leo or somebody with Leo in their chart, or the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. So you will definitely be feeling happy together with this person. Right? So yeah, again, Bedazzled is the movie I think of when I look at this spread. All right? Cool. Libra, we have the Page of Wands clarified by the Knight of Wands. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Six of Cups clarified by the Page of Cups. And we also have the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, or Sagittarius, or pretty much any zodiac sign. This kind of reminds me of my Beware readings I do once a month. You got to be aware of a player. And it's probably somebody you already know, because we do have the Six of Cups here, right? You gotta be very careful. You gotta watch out. This person just wants to get busy behind closed doors, and that's pretty much it. And they may tell you other things. They'll pretty much straight up lie to you. Right? The first card that came out is the Page of Wands, and it's clarified by the Knight of Wands, and we also have the Page of Cups right next to the deck. So you'll definitely be hearing from this person, and it's like this person is gonna try to talk you into something, try to convince you. Perhaps they're going to try to convince you they're no longer a player. They're going to try to convince you to go out with them, to grab a cup of coffee. Because, people like that, all they need is to get in front of you, right? And then they will definitely make a very serious attempt to talk you into something you will later regret. Those two pages are pages of communications or invitations. The Page of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Wands. This is the actual person coming towards you or coming back around. The Knight of Wands could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or this person is a player. It could be a fire sign who is a player. The Knight of Wands often represents somebody who is hot and cold in and out of your life, somebody who is a playboy, playgirl kind of a character. The Seven of Swords in the middle is a card of a cheater. It's a card of a deception. It's a card of somebody who sneaks around, right? And the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck is a card of secret. So this person is definitely hiding something from you. And what they're hiding is they are a player and they don't want to get serious and never will. All right, so you got to be careful. Watch out. All right, cool. Scorpio, we have the Two of Pentacles clarified by the Six of Pentacles. We have the Sun. We have the Queen of Cups clarified by the Lovers. And we also have the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Leo or a Gemini or an Aries, or more than one person, or pretty much any zodiac sign. So what's coming towards you is a choice. And it could be a choice in between two people or among multiple suitors. Or if you're dealing with just one person, you'll be choosing whether to move forward with that person or not. But there's definitely clearly a choice coming up for you. The Queen of Cups, that is your card right there, like close to the deck. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. The Queen of Cups is clarified by the Lovers. The Lovers is the personal Gemini card, by the way. One of the suitors could be, or the person could be a Gemini. Or the Lovers is a card of a choice, right? The first two cards on the left, the Two of Pentacles, and it's clarified by the Six of Pentacles. Both of those cards also talk about a choice, right? You see how the person is weighing all pros and cons in the Two of Pentacles? And with the Six of Pentacles, yeah, that is also a card of a choice, because the person standing up, the person standing in the middle is holding up the scales. And the scales are also all about, you know, a decision-making process. Pros and cons, or you're choosing between multiple people. The Sun in the middle is the personal Leo card, or the Sun is the happiest card on the deck, and it's also a card of clarity. So at some point, hopefully you'll be crystal clear as to what you want to do here. Right? The Emperor on the bottom of the deck is the personal Aries card, so you could be dealing with an Aries, or the Emperor is somebody who is large in a charge, somebody who is serious. The Emperor is somebody who's stepping up, somebody who's got their stuff together, and the Emperor often comes through as a husband or a significant other figure. So yeah, I don't think you're going to be really rushed into this decision, but you will have this dilemma nevertheless. All right, so I guess make your decision based on your own intuition, based on whom you think is marriage material, who is the Emperor, you know, because like I said, the Emperor is the future husband or significant other figure. Yeah, but the end result is going to put a huge smile on your face, because again, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck, so you'll definitely be happy with the outcome. All right, cool. Sagittarius, we have the Page of Swords, we have the King of Swords clarified by the Two of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Ten of Cups, and we also have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or a Cancer, or pretty much any zodiac sign. Well, we've got this King of Swords, and either they are watching you like a hawk, or you are watching them like a hawk. But I usually do my readings from the zodiac signs perspective, so I'll assume this is them watching you like a hawk. The Page of Swords, the first card that came out, this is a card of spying, keeping tabs on somebody. If you're friends on social media, they keep pressing that refresh buttons to see if you already posted something new. If this is somebody you go to gym with, that's when they kind of keep an eye on you. If you go grocery shopping and you constantly see a particular person at that grocery store, it happens for a reason. I don't mean they're being creepy, but yeah, this person is like keeping close watch on you with that Page of Swords. The person you're dealing with is the King of Swords, the next card over. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. If they're not an air sign, this is somebody who is very straightforward, very direct when it actually comes to communication. They could be cold as ice at times, but you know, this is an honest individual. They're clarified by the Two of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, so you'll be hearing from them. The Two of Cups is a card of unconditional love. It's a card of two people in love with each other, two people on the same page. And it's also a soulmate card. And the Wheel of Fortune is what they want to do, right? They want to start a new cycle with you, a very fortunate new cycle. The Wheel of Fortune is always good news. It's a major arcana card. If this person is at a distance from you, they'll come see you, they'll pay you a visit. Or perhaps the two of you could go on the road together, have like a weekend getaway together, or just go on a scenic rides where you live. Because we also have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck all the way here, right? The Chariot could also be a travel card. Perhaps this person works at a dealership, or they work at a car service station, or if you're thinking of, they may invite you to go to a car show or something like that. But again, the Chariot is a card of travel, or the Chariot is also a card of victory, so they are hoping to win you over, and the Chariot is all about moving forward and not looking back. And the Ten of Cups right next to the deck is an amazing card to have. It's the Happily Ever After card. It's a family card. It's one of the best cards when it comes to emotionally fulfilling relationships or marriages. So yeah, we're starting with a page, and we're ending with a Ten of Cups. So yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. You'll be hearing from this person very soon, and they're the real deal. They do want to get serious with you, and I think they want to get serious with you as quickly as possible. So perhaps with the Page of Swords, they're not only watching you, they're just like gathering information about you. They could be asking around, you know, and once they know everything they need to know about you to get the show on the road with you, that's exactly what they're planning to do. All right? Cool. Capricorn, we have the Six of Cups clarified by the Two of Cups. We have Judgment clarified by the Knight of Cups. We have the Six of Pentacles clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. And we also have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or Taurus. Somebody wants to get back together with you. And this person is madly in love with you, or perhaps this time apart made them realize they're madly in love with you. And I don't know what you're going to do. You're going to take some time to think about it. And it's going to be up to you what you want to do. But there's definitely somebody coming back from the past. I'm saying that because there's two cards in the tarot deck that usually represent somebody trying to get back into one's graces. And we got both of those cards on the table. One came after the other. The Six of Cups and Judgment, are those cards. I clarified both of them. So the Six of Cups is clarified by the Two of Cups. This is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of unconditional love. And Judgment is clarified by the Knight of Cups. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Or the Knight of Cups is all about genuine, authentic love. And the Knight of Cups is often called the Knight in the Shining Armor. So no matter what their zodiac sign is, they, like I said, are in love with you. The Hierophant on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right is the personal Taurus card. You could be dealing with a Taurus, or the Hierophant is them wanting to get serious with you. The Hierophant is a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage, right? And then there you are, Capricorn. Right next to the deck, the Queen of Pentacles clarifying the Six of Pentacles, that is you. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. And the Six of Pentacles, in this case, I think this is you trying to make a decision. Whatever suits you right now. You'll have time to think about it. The person standing up, the person standing in the middle is holding up the scales. So scales are all about pros and cons. But the thing about the Six of Pentacles is you can see there is also two people besides the person standing up, standing in the middle. So for some of you, you could be choosing in between this ex or a new person. So perhaps you're starting to see another person, you're talking to them, or you're even dating them, and perhaps that's what's triggering this ex to come back. That's what's lighting the fire underneath this person's butt. It all depends on your situation, right? You could just be dealing with one person, but you'll still be taking time to think about it with that Six of Pentacles. Alright, so whatever you decide to do is, that's how it's going to be. Alright? Cool. Aquarius. We have the Two of Swords, clarified by the High Priestess. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Star, clarified by the Lovers. And we also have the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Gemini or another Aquarius. You have a choice coming up. You'll be at the crossroads. Right, and the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right is that person or one of the people you're dealing with. The King of Pentacles could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If they're not an Earth sign, they could be somebody who is very grounded. They could be an entrepreneur or somebody who works for a financial institution. Right, the first card that came out is the Two of Swords, and this is a card of a crossroads. This is a card of you needing to make a decision. Right, and again, like I said, you could be deciding whether you want to move forward with this particular individual or not, or you could be deciding among multiple suitors or in between two suitors. Right, the Two of Swords is clarified by the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a card of your own intuition. So at the end of the day, it will all come down to that, Aquarius. You'll just have to use your intuition, right? But since the King of Pentacles is here, and we also have the Ten of Pentacles, the next card that came out, so I'm not trying to convince you, but perhaps this is a hint from the universe. The Ten of Pentacles is a card of a committed relationship or marriage. It's very stable, very grounded, very serious. type of deal, very long-term type of a connection. This is when people buy real estate together, they grow old together, have children together, if that is still an option for them. The star, the next card over, is your personal card, Aquarius, unless you're dealing with another Aquarius, but I think that's you. As a matter of fact, as I was clarifying it, as I asked for clarification for an Aquarius, right? And the Lovers came out. The Lovers is the personal Gemini card, but it is also a card of a choice, just like the Two of Swords. It's just a major arcana card. What that means is that it's a major decision you'll have to make, right? The Lovers is also a card of a soulmate connection. It's also a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the lover of your life. But the thing about the Lovers card, it's one of the best cards you can potentially get when it comes to a love connection between two people. It's the only other card that stands close to it is the Two of Cups. But the Lovers, you just cannot beat that. You know, but ultimately it is a choice. But again, since we got the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, perhaps there's a message here for you. Especially if you're dealing with two different people. Alright? Cool. Pisces, we have the Knight of Cups clarified by the King of Cups, we have the Devil, we have the Fool clarified by the Moon, and we also have the Star on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or not a Pisces. You could also be dealing with a Capricorn or an Aquarius. Whoa, Pisces, look at that. Well, for some reason I keep thinking of this really old movie, Risky Business. That's what it kind of looks like. I vaguely remember what that movie is about. Yes, I was already alive when it came out. I'm that old. But you will basically have to take a risk with this person, you know. But I think it's going to play out. I think it's going to play out. Anyway, the first card that came out is the Knight of Cups, clarified by the King of Cups. I don't think that's you. I think this is the person coming towards you, unless you're dealing with another Pisces, you know. Because the King of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or another Pisces. And they're clarifying the Knight of Cups. The thing about the Knight of Cups is, this knight is the knight in the shining armor. This knight always talks about genuine, authentic love, right? But there is some sort of a twist here. First of all, you will have to take a risk. You will have to take a leap of faith. With the Fool card, the Fool is clarifying the Moon. Is clarified by the Moon card. Both are major arcana cards, and the Moon is definitely your card. That is your major arcana. Therefore, that's you who will have to take that leap of faith. With the Fool card, take a risk. Simply believe that it's going to work out, right? And the Devil in the middle is that twist. And it could play out in so many different ways. First of all, the Devil is the personal Capricorn card. Perhaps there's a Capricorn here involved somehow. The King of Cups could be a Capricorn. They may have Capricorn in their chart. The Devil is also about temptation. The Devil is also all about really hard to resist something, which is temptation, I guess, in other words. And I keep thinking of, Mr. Wilde, who is no longer with us. He said, I can resist anything except temptation. Right? So, yeah, the Devil is also a card of you feeling this unnatural pull towards this person. So, yeah. It's going to be a risk you'll have to take if you want, but we have the Star on the bottom of the deck. The Star is a personal Aquarius card, by the way. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, or the Star is a wish come true. And the thing about the Star card is this is what usually people wish for or hope for a long time, or the Star is a wish that, it takes time for it to come true. So that's what it kind of feels like. If you do take a risk with this person, it will take time, or may take time, for everything to come together, for this puzzle to get completed, if that makes sense. Or perhaps it will eventually dawn on you that this person is the one you've been hoping and waiting for your whole life. And you're like, yes, I'm going to take that risk, I'm going to take that leap of faith, no matter what, because this person is truly the one for me. Either way, yeah, you've got an interesting turn of events coming towards you with the Devil. It could be a different twist to the story. I can't possibly think of everything. But there's definitely something about this person with the Devil card. But this person loves you. They do. The Knight of Cups is a good card to have. Alright, so yeah. That's what I got for you, Pisces. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.